Welcome to day 5 of the daily Fishtank recap, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here and you don't know what Fishtank is, please make sure to check out the official daily recap playlist at the end of the video. But now, it's time to take a look at what has transpired in the Fishtank over the past 24 hours. It's getting late, and John decides to make his dinner. Shredded chicken via knife on a non-stick pan. Holy fucking shit. He almost stabbed himself in the jugular because grease splashed onto his chin. I hope that this guy isn't allowed to access any kitchen knives at home. This is a massive liability to the show. And understandably, seconds after John did this, a producer comes out to do a welfare check. And once that is said and done, while John is cooking his chicken and ruining the non-stick pan, Daniel decides to go monkey mode. Jesus Christ, John, you almost slit his jugular. Jed then comes in later to bring whiskey and coke, as well as a job for our fish.
Guys, I bring you this gift in good tiding. While we were taking new headshot photos, 2 of the 8 fish were given secret missions. The consequence of those missions, only those 2 people know, but if they're completed, things may happen. Be on the lookout for any strange behavior from your roommates. They do have something to gain if they complete their task. But, on the other hand, you may have something to gain tomorrow if you can tell me who those 2 people are.
That's right. 2 of the fish were given a secret mission to complete. The rest of the house has to figure out who those fish are. And if they can, they each get a fish buck. However, if the 2 fish can keep their secrecy, they each get a fish buck. For the remainder of the night, there was a ruthless back and forth accusing each other of being the fish with a mission. The 2 contestants who received the heaviest accusations were Daniel and Vance, and understandably so. Ever since they've gotten to the house, they've been the most suspicious, and also their roommates. The back and forth actually got so bad that they started to theorize that there's a plant in the house.
So there's a plant in this house?
There's multiple plants.
No, I think that's actually a possibility that they will put a plant in here to try to disrupt the people, to try to make them think something else is actually happening.
Yeah, that's possible.
No one should get any hard feelings
It's like
from
getting
this.
mad.
If you don't know, a plant refers to a member of the competition who comes from the people hosting the event in order to manipulate the outcome of certain events. As mentioned in the last video, most of the audience currently suspects that Daniel is a plant. And truly, it does often feel like he's doing things to appeal to the audience. However, as you just saw on that last segment of video, Morrow made a little hand gesture, which is very interesting considering he is one of the fish that most people suspect to have smuggled in a personal device, as you can see in this video from that same night. Is it a notebook? Is it a phone? We can't be sure because we no longer have access to all of the cameras. It would actually be investigated sooner than later, as the next morning, Morrow awoke to a surprise search by the White Shark. However, the only thing we found was crack.
Not the phone!
Maybe he's looking to see if the secret mission was completed, if they were supposed to put something in your suitcase.
It's now time to address the VQ. Recently, Vance's social media accounts have been unearthed, revealing a whole host of based takes. So it's also very possible that he's a plant. Who knows? There very well could be multiple plants. After everyone has woken up, Simmons decides to call an Among Us-style meeting where the fish would feel each other's pulses to determine who was trying to complete the secret mission.
It's pretty sus if you don't participate. I'm just saying, there's not going to be anything sexual, okay? There's not going to be anything sexual. There's not going to be anything, you know.
Alright, keep going.
Okay. Now, you're going to put your left hand on the person on your left's pulse, okay?
Five of them instantly rejected, but Daniel has the best response out of all of them.
Trust the process.
This is stupid, brother. This shit sucks.
A little while later, Daniel also said this, which I'm going to leave without any context.
I'm gonna make me some fried chicken with some watermelon and some, and we're gonna have a slice of cornbread, and we're gonna crack over some grape juice.
A few minutes later, Simmons and Jonathan retreat upstairs to feel each other's pulses in the most homosexual way possible.
This was kind of intimate.
I know what you mean. That's why we have to do it one at a time, because
After that was said and done, all the fish gathered in the living room to discuss further how they're going to figure out who the mole is. John brings up the idea that the two moles should identify themselves so that there would be more fish bucks to split among the house, i.e. only 2 fish bucks are granted if the 2 moles win, but 6 fish bucks are granted if the rest win. Proving once again, he is truly, as Daniel said yesterday, naive. And indeed, yesterday when Jet said that today would be a big day, he wasn't lying. The stream was pulled down for over an hour, and this was the last thing that viewers saw.
I need you guys to come down.
People immediately assumed that this was due to somebody swatting the house, and indeed it would later be confirmed by Jet, Josie, John, and Vance on Instagram. As you can see here, Jet is pictured with the whole gang in front of a squad car, definitively proving that the address of the house has been leaked online, and some sweaty gamer decided to call the cops. I won't go into any more detail regarding who leaked the address or who did the swatting because that's exactly what they want, but I will say that due to this event, the fish were able to access their personal devices to contact their family members, and subsequently, they went on social media. Josie confirms that it was a bit scary, but she won't be quitting the show because of it.
Have you ever kissed a girl?
Oh, look at that gay shit.
Funny walk, funny walk, funny walk, funny walk.
Josie sells stay strong, and Jonathan, well, just see for yourself.
Hey, to all my loved ones out there, give me a phone call. Also, if you see this Andrew Tate, support.
Will Andrew Tate make a Fishtank shout out? Stay tuned to find out, boys. After an hour or so of downtime, the man himself, Sam Hyde, confirmed the return of the stream in the coming hours. Although it's important to note that the fact that our contestants have had several hours of unfiltered internet access, that of course means that what remained of the mystique of the show is just about gone. Our contestants are now completely aware of what the internet thinks about them as individuals. Sylvia knows that everyone has seen her OnlyFans, and so does Violetta. Will the knowledge of their negative perception online influence them into leaving the show? We'll soon find out. Regardless of the now leaked information, it doesn't necessarily mean that the show won't prove to still be highly entertaining, because a couple hours later, the show went back up, Sam showing the delicious unseasoned boiled chicken Simmons made himself for dinner. And a couple minutes after that, Sam asked the fish who they think the secret squirrels are.
You guys know who it is?
Yeah.
Who?
Vance and Josie.
Vance and Josie?
Yeah.
That's right, they think Vance and Josie. However, Sam retorts that the two fish have unfortunately completed their mission.
The 2 infiltrators, who we gave a special task to, have completed their task. This bottle of brown liquor, I'm going to put this right here. By midnight tonight, when that bottle is empty, I will be coming in, and you will tell me who you think those 2 people were. If you're wrong, their reward will be doubled. If you're right, you will get all of their reward for this mission. So, I leave it up to you. Who's been acting funny lately? Simmons? Making an OnlyFans? Could that be one of the tasks we assigned?
totally.
Or John? The way you talk, could that be one of the things we assigned you to do? Morrow? I know you know the answer. Don't say it. Shh, 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 shh.
But the challenge is not yet over. They have just a few hours to finish the bottle of Jack, and at the end of the night, when they're all nice and tipsy, they must state their final answers. Not to mention, now the stakes are even higher than before. But that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. Of course, follow the socials, join the Patreon, and again, if you are new here, check out the playlist because I am updating you guys every day on what happens in the fish tank. And until next time, guys, peace.